huge Great Pyramid in Antarctica. They jut out of the ice and snow, and they look perfect, just like those in Egypt.
Deep within our planet lies a vast and icy land, Antarctica. Maybe you've heard of it. This frozen wilderness, often considered the coldest and most inhospitable continent, stretches over 5 million square miles, covered in a pristine blanket of ice that reaches a depth of over a mile. Its bone-chilling temperatures, fierce winds, and isolation create an environment that seems almost otherworldly. Yet amidst this harshness, Antarctica holds a breathtaking beauty that captivates the hearts of the few that actually dare to explore its frozen expanse. Antarctica's extreme conditions have long deterred human habitation, leading traditional geologists to believe that ancient humans could have never called this place home. However, in a very surprising turn of events, satellite images from 2016 revealed a mysterious formation emerging from beneath the ice. Some audacious researchers speculated that this structure could be a pyramid crafted by human hands. Graham Hancock, a prominent figure in alternative history, has challenged mainstream beliefs with his controversial theories. He's argued that our ancestors were capable of a lot more than we give them credit for. Could this pyramid-like structure in the harshest corners of the world be another testament to their architectural prowess? Just as Hancock has found connections between ancient civilizations like Egypt and Maya, could he discover the links between this Antarctic formation and the civilizations that he studied? This thought opens up the fascinating realm of possibilities about human history and our place in this vast universe. Antarctica is not only a place of historical intrigue, but also of awe-inspiring testament to Earth's power over life. It stands as the last unexplored frontier, challenging human resilience and determination. However, embarking on a journey to this frozen desert is no easy feat. The first obstacle is the isolation of Antarctica. Situated thousands of kilometers away from any significant human settlements, it remains a remote, inaccessible world. Traveling to this frozen continent requires resilience and reliance on ships or aircraft, both of which are subject to Antarctica's unpredictable and very often violent weather. Even with modern equipment, expeditions have to be patiently waited for short periods of calm weather to actually be able to cross the turbulent waters of the Southern Ocean. Describing the Antarctic climate is a daunting task. It's best described as hostile, with the lowest temperature ever recorded on Earth, a bone-chilling minus 128.6 degrees Fahrenheit at the Vostok station. In such extreme cold, the risks of hypothermia and frostbite are constant threats. Explorers have to wear multiple layers of specialized clothing and gear, similar to what astronauts wear to go into space. However, it is the Antarctic wind that truly showcases the terror of this icy continent. The katabatic winds are silent killers in this wilderness. Formed when cold air settles on the polar plateau and rushes downhill, these winds reach speeds that dwarf other winds on Earth, reaching over 60 miles per hour and sometimes exceeding 200 miles per hour winds. They transform the snow into a whirlwind of projectiles, reducing visibility, eroding equipment, and even knocking down unprepared explorers. Moreover, the terrain of Antarctica is far from flat. It has a rugged plateau with towering mountain ranges reaching up to 13,000 feet in height. Hidden below the snowy surface are treacherous crevasses, which can trap unsuspecting explorers. The glaciers, though seemingly still, are constantly moving and reshaping the landscape. Another challenge in Antarctica is the never-ending nights. During the southern winter, darkness engulfs Antarctica for months on end. This prolonged darkness can have a significant impact on explorers' mental well-being, causing feelings of isolation and vulnerability that can undermine even the strongest of spirits. The inherent isolation of Antarctica is another adversary that explorers have to face. Once they step foot on the ice, they are essentially alone. Help, if available at all, can be days or even weeks away. And that reality highlights the importance of self-reliance for anybody daring enough to venture into Antarctica. Undoubtedly, exploring Antarctica tests your endurance, determination, your resilience. It pushes humans to their limits in some of the most extreme conditions on our planet. Despite our technological advancements, this harsh yet breathtakingly beautiful icy desert remains a reminder of our vulnerability in the face of nature's power. The combination of cold, wind, and isolation frequently challenges and dissuades human attempts to invade this desolate continent. Exploring Antarctica is not just an adventure, it is a profound encounter with the indomitable spirit and resilience of humanity itself. I'd say, at least. Not that I've done it, I have to clarify. The possibility of ancient civilizations in Antarctica adds another layer of intrigue to this frozen continent. Could it be that our ancestors not only journeyed to the far reaches of Antarctica, but also established a dwelling in this freezing solitude? Conventional geological theory suggests that Antarctica has been trapped in its icy state for millions of years. However, there are hints of evidence suggesting that certain regions of the continent may have been free of ice as recently as 4000 BC. Legends from Polynesian cultures speak of their heroes venturing to Antarctica. A French scholar named Argaud collected these captivating samples and tales in his book Out of Antarctica. According to the Polynesian legends, Antarctica was a sacred place, a realm of the departed and their ancestral homeland. With icebergs and unique marine life like seals and penguins, why would such beliefs exist if they had no basis in truth? Is it possible that this harsh and unforgiving landscape, coldest region on Earth, was once a temperate land teeming with life? In 2017, a group of German geologists embarked on an audacious exploration to explore the frozen seafloor of Antarctica and extract core samples. Their mission aimed to uncover clues about the climate conditions that prevailed on the continent thousands of years ago, and the results were truly awe-inspiring. Armed with state-of-the-art drilling equipment, these intrepid scientists ventured beneath the Arctic surface to peel back the layers of time trapped in ice and sediment. Every sample they extracted was like a time capsule, revealing more about the ancient climate and potential life forms that might have actually existed in this now desolate wilderness. Archaeologists and historians have been studying these legends and stories of Polynesians, trying to find connections between their ancient tales and scientific discoveries. It was a difficult and uncertain journey, much like the harsh landscape of Antarctica. But with each step and each new discovery, the puzzle started to come together. The image that emerged was both exciting and eerie, revealing a past that was more mysterious and astonishing than anybody would have imagined. Graham Hancock's team used a unique drilling rig designed for the seabed. This impressive equipment, never used before in Antarctica, brought forth results that would change our understanding of this icy continent forever. After drilling, they discovered something unexpected deep within the untouched Antarctic terrain. They actually found over 60 different types of plants, similar to the lush foliage of vibrant rainforests found in northern Italy. Now that discovery raised, as you can imagine, some intriguing possibilities about Antarctica's history. The presence of such a diverse range of plant species in a place where no plant life could survive today was a revelation. It showed that Antarctica still holds many mysteries, and it has a lot to tell us about our Earth. Its geological secrets, and the ancient environment that thrived there long ago, hidden beneath the snow and ice. Against the doubts of skeptics, archaeologists have made a remarkable discovery that is reshaping our understanding of Earth's history. They have found pyramids in unexpected places, some forgotten over time or mistaken for natural formations due to their icy surroundings. These enigmatic pyramids have emerged from beneath the surface in various locations, from sunny Los Angeles, California to the vast plains of northern Peru, and even under mountains of earth and debris far off in Indonesia. Now, these findings challenge our previous understanding of human history and force us to reconsider it. We now have to consider the astonishing possibility that Antarctica was once home to these thriving human civilizations. Could these remnants be evidence of a forgotten ancient civilization? Could they be? Or, in my opinion, even more intriguing, could they suggest the presence of ancient astronauts? Contrary to popular belief, Antarctica might have been the birthplace of some of our culture's earliest and most influential artifacts. Imagine a scenario where a monumental pyramid lies buried deep within the Antarctic wilderness. If it was built by humans, it could be the oldest pyramid in existence and the blueprint for all subsequent pyramids around the world. Pyramids have always fascinated scholars from all over the world. They've sparked numerous theories, including the intriguing idea that these ancient tombs were not just resting places for the dead, but powerful energy sources. These theories encourage us to explore, to contemplate the mysterious structures left behind by our ancestors, opening doors to a past that continues to puzzle and amaze us. Imagine if we strategically placed numerous hypothetical power plants all over the world. What if these power plants could generate an immensely powerful charge, creating a global standing wave? What if we could manipulate this wave to transmit energy wirelessly across vast distances? Some theories propose that ancient civilizations, advanced extraterrestrial races, or even ancient seafarers might have used this potential global network of wireless energy transmitters and receivers to travel around the globe. Following this fascinating train of thought, it's plausible to consider that Antarctica, with its pyramids integrated into this hypothetical global power grid, might have played a role in this ancient system. But here's an intriguing question. how did the concept of building pyramids first emerge? Couldn't have been a spontaneous or a random idea, right? I mean, pyramidal structures have emerged in various cultures worldwide for a long time. The sighting of pyramid-shaped formations in the frigid expanse of Antarctica has sparked a lot of speculations, with some suggesting that they provide evidence of ancient extraterrestrial visits to our planet. The discovery of a pyramid-like structure near the Shackleton mountain range by Joseph White has fueled these theories. If these intriguing formations are indeed man-made, it raises the question: how they do survive beneath the layers of Antarctic ice over 12 million years? How do they? A small group of theorists challenges the traditional scientific consensus by suggesting that Antarctica wasn't always perpetually frozen. And that would be how they do that. They point to an old map showing the continent without ice as evidence to support their claims. Interestingly, this isn't the first time a pyramid has been spotted in the vast Antarctic wilderness. During an unknown expedition in the early 19th century, the first discovery was reported, but it remained cloaked in mystery for decades. The secrecy surrounding this finding only added to its allure. As years went on, a second similar structure was discovered, further igniting interest and sparking speculation about these enigmatic icy formations. Scientists quickly began unraveling the mystery and uncovering the true nature of these formations. The pyramid-like structures in Antarctica are, in fact, mountains. In close proximity, there are Ellsworth Mountains, a massive range stretching over 250 miles. These so-called pyramids are nothing more than mountain peaks that have managed to pierce through the thick Antarctic ice. Their pyramid-like shape being a mere coincidence. In nature, pyramids can be found in various places. For instance, like the Matterhorn in the Alps and Mount Snæfell in Iceland share a similar geometric shape. These rocky peaks piercing through glaciers or ice sheets are technically called nunataks. Antarctica, an icy wilderness, is home to 60 to 90% of the world's freshwater, which is one of its many fascinating features. Now, this abundance is due to a massive ice sheet, the largest on Earth, covering over 5 million square kilometers. When we crunch the numbers, we find that only about 1% of the continent isn't frozen. The thickest ice in Antarctica measures up to 2.7 miles, equivalent to about half of Mount Everest height. Just all ice, just straight chunk. If all this ice were to melt completely, global sea levels would rise by about 200 feet. Despite its current frozen state, Antarctica hasn't always been so cold. There was a period in Earth's history when Antarctica had climate similar to present-day Melbourne. Through extensive research, scientists have suggested that Antarctic temperatures might have reached as high as 62.6 degrees Fahrenheit. Although this was around 40 to 50 million years ago, it's worth noting that this coincided within the era where dinosaurs roamed the planet. Life in this frozen continent operates on a different timescale. At the South Pole, all of the lines of longitude converge, creating a unique situation where all the world's time zones meet. During the summer, the region experiences 6 months of continuous daylight. In the winter, it plunges into 6 months of perpetual darkness. As a result, most scientists working in this icy realm adhere to the time zone of their home countries. But do not be deceived by the name Blood Falls. It's not a scene taken from a terrifying movie plot. Instead, it refers to an unusual waterfall system in the driest region of Antarctica. This fascinating phenomenon is a result of a specific type of bacteria found in a deep underground lake. Researchers are particularly interested in these tiny organisms because they thrive on sulfates, unlike most life forms that rely on sugars for sustenance. The water of this hidden lake contains such high iron content that it rapidly oxidizes upon contact with oxygen, resulting in a waterfall with a captivating reddish tint that sets it apart from all the others. I mean, how many blood falls have you seen in your life? Moving on from the eerie red waterfalls, let's explore the world of the megalodon, a creature that once held the title of the world's largest predator. These massive sharks weren't too picky about their habitats, and they could be found lurking in almost all bodies of water worldwide, except for the icy expanses of the polar regions. No megalodon teeth have ever been found in Antarctica, leading scientists to believe that these giant sharks were best suited to warm, tropical, and subtropical waters. The giant prehistoric shark known as the megalodon was a fascinating creature that thrived in warm waters around the equator. Its precise dwelling remains a mystery to this day. Megalodon teeth have been found on every continent except Antarctica, indicating their very wide distribution. Emma, an expert on the subject, explains that megalodon teeth are abundantly discovered in brackish creeks and rivers along the coasts of North Carolina, South Carolina, and Florida, which is very likely due to the accessibility of the rocky ocean bottom, which holds evidence from ancient times and can be easily explored by divers. Megalodon relics have also been found near Walton-on-the-Naze, a small town in Essex, although such fossils are very rare in the UK. The most commonly found part of a megalodon fossil is the teeth. Sharks continually lose and replace teeth due to their constant growth and consumption habits. Shark teeth are very, very durable, and they're frequently falling to the ocean floor, increasing their chances of becoming fossilized. Unlike our skeletons made of calcium phosphate, shark skeletons are made of cartilage, similar to the substance in our noses and ears. Megalodon teeth are enormous, often as big as 2 human hands. Yeah. They're more likely to fossilize compared to the softer tissues of the shark. Fossilized megalodon vertebrae, about the size of a dinner plate, have also been discovered. There's a remarkable fossil found in Peru that appears to have an intact brain case, teeth, a fragment of vertebrae, which could provide valuable information about these massive predators. The cause of the megalodon's extinction is still unknown. It's believed to have disappeared around the end of the Pliocene, approximately 2.6 million years ago, during a period of global cooling. The decline in temperatures likely led to a reduction in the food supply at the bottom of the marine food chain, affecting large marine animals, including apex predators like the megalodon. One theory suggests that the megalodon's extinction was the result of the global cooling event. Adult megalodons, especially due to their massive size, required warmer waters to survive. As ocean temperatures dropped, their habitats would have significantly diminished. The prey of the megalodon could have also suffered or relocated due to changing climate conditions, which again would result in a significant loss of their food source. And as you may know, no food equal no good. The megalodon may have given birth in shallow coastal waters, providing protection for their young against larger predators. However, the lowering of sea levels and the formation of polar ice caps would have eliminated these safe havens. Additionally, competition with great white sharks, whose diets were similar to megalodons, could have contributed to the megalodon's extinction. Contrary to sensationalized media like the Discovery Channel, Emma emphasizes that the megalodon is definitely extinct. If such a massive creature still existed, evidence would be so visible throughout the frequent appearance of their enormous teeth on our shores and the presence of distinct bite marks on other large marine animals. The megalodon, adapted to warm waters, would not have been able to survive in the cold depths of the ocean without protection. Antarctica has been a subject of curiosity, of speculation when it comes to the existence of pyramids. However, trusted sources like Snopes, a website known for debunking myths, have declared the claim of pyramids in Antarctica to be false. In 2022, Facebook even removed a blog post that spread the fake news of an ancient pyramid discovered in Antarctica, after it was reported as false information. Critics argue that the so-called Antarctic pyramids are actually just mountains that have eroded over time, giving them a bit of a pyramidal shape. These formations are commonly known as nunataks, which are rocky outcrops that rise above the surrounding ice and snow. Skeptics often refer to the Occam's razor argument, a principle that suggests the simplest explanation is usually the right one. According to Live Science, Eric Rignall, a professor of Earth System Science at the University of California, Irvine, stated in 2016 that the supposed pyramid in Antarctica is just a mountain that looks like a pyramid. Many peaks around the world have appeared pyramidal from a distance, but they usually have 1 or 2 pyramid-like faces, not all 4. Interestingly, there are other mountains in different parts of the world that also have a pyramidal shape. For instance, Mount Blansteindur on Iceland, Bordojarnes Mountains in the Faroe Islands, and Visokika Hill in Bosnia are notable examples of mountains with pyramid-like formations. Some even consider Visokika Hill to be an ancient pyramid, adding to the fascination surrounding such structures. Could the discovery of pyramid-like structures in ancient civilizations in this frozen wilderness reshape our understanding of human history? I mean, if they were found, they would reshape our understanding. Would they be found? You know what? Whatever question you want to answer, just put it in the comment section down below. Hit that like, subscribe for more, and I'll see you later. Okay, bye.